I won't lie, there isn't a very direct direction with this video. It's the vibes are very early morning. Should probably be going to sleep, but I feel like talking. And I'm just gonna talk. You know how we think that there's like certain gaps to us as people? Like there's parts of ourselves that we either need to fix or discover, or that something outside of us is meant to kind of just replace this void, these like little black spots. I'm thinking of like, the animated Spider-Man, the spot guy. Is that his name? I'm just thinking of him. That's like how we view ourselves. Just these little black spots all around us. And we kind of assume that, going through life, that these little voids are going to be replaced by things. And isn't it funny that that just isn't the case? And that nothing ever really gets replaced, or nothing ever really, it's just an endless, infinite amount of void. What's it? Just black spots that we have on ourselves. I'm picturing it as kind of like, for an example, for some people it might be loneliness, or for others it might be like a specific experience, or a career, or it could just be a part of yourself in a personality way that you think is there but you can't quite reach. I don't know, it could be anything. Could be parts of yourself that you feel like you need to heal, like an emptiness, or a wanting to belong, or certain emotions that you want to embody but feel like you can't. Anything. I picture these void black spot things as like, when you go really deep in the ocean and there's like sand, it's just continuing out, but then it just drops away to nothing, like those cliff edges. It's even kind of like scary thinking about them. Why are they so scary? But it just drops away to nothing, and you look down, me, because I've been there, obviously, and you look down and it's just an endless pit of blackness. That's what I think of them to be. And yeah, they're scary, There's all sorts of thoughts and all sorts of things that come up when you're at that cliff. And your mind will tell you, what if I never find this thing? What if this will never be mine, something that I really want? Or what if I'll always be lonely forever? What if, just what if, And it's kind of funny, if you're thinking of it from this analogy, to be thinking all of that when at the end of the day, you're just staring at a cliff edge and a black void of infinite nothingness. Or it could be everything. Because there's kind of like a sense that there is something there. But then there's the fear that there's nothing there at all. This is a really good analogy if you get where I'm going. Because I just feel like, I don't know, it describes the feeling kind of accurately. It's just it's like a curiosity and a fear. I love curiosity and fear as combining energies. But what if this is just simply what they are? And when you're standing at the cliff, you do have options. You can leave. You can be like, you know what? I'm not going scuba diving down that cliff today. Something doesn't feel right. I don't want to go there. And that's that. Or well, I'm assuming you would already have your suit on if you're already underwater. Fuck if I know. I don't know. Or you decide to just dive down. See how far you can go. Maybe you only go like 10 meters and you're like, never mind. And then you go back up. Or maybe you just keep going. Maybe it's just one of those moments where you're like, fuck it, let's just do it. I don't think any of these options, I feel like we inherently believe that the fuck it, just do it option is like the right one to do. I would argue, like, I don't really think any of these options are any different to each other. I imagine these sand cliffs to be there to be many. I mean, there's not just one in the whole ocean, right? There is many. And you kind of just get to choose which one to go down or to not go at all. But what I do find quite beautiful, putting this in the larger, broader context of life, is that there isn't a void, there isn't parts of us that we need to solve or rediscover or find. We can, but it's not really the point. The point is you just get to choose. And the point is you don't have to go down that cliff. You can go down a different one. And if it means that much to you, then you can. But it's not ever really a matter of going back up to the surface because you already know what's there. You've discovered that land, you've walked on it, you know what that entails, right? You don't know what's down there in the big black nothingness. But you can. You have the option to. And I just think these void parts of ourselves, it's not so much the fear of like, what if there's nothing there, or what if there's everything there, I think is just kind of fascinating in itself, because then in a way they kind of just cancel each other out, because the only thing that matters is, do you want to go into that unknown today? Do you want to dive down? I know it's kind of simple, but I really like the kind of serenity that I feel from this, maybe because we're talking about the ocean as well. I talked about the ocean to a couple people tonight, actually, funnily enough. But I find this really fascinating because there isn't really any kind of pressure. It's like you don't have to go down any, you can, and there's so many to choose from that, like, it's infinite. There is just infinite. What are they called? I wish I should have searched this up. Well, I didn't really know this is where I was gonna go. What are they called? If someone knows, please tell me. I keep going sand dunes, but that's not what it is. I don't know, cliff edges. But I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Fuck, I can't remember what they're called. But because there's infinite, then there's like, it's impossible to find the right ones, or to go down the right ones at the right time. Like, that doesn't make sense, right? Because if it's infinite, then it doesn't really matter if you go down one or none or all of them. Well, you can't all of them, but it's just a matter of where you want to swim to that day. It's really just a matter of you. And I feel like the more we distance ourselves from, especially me, to be honest, from doing things the right way, or what's the most beneficial way, maybe distancing more from that and just rephrasing it in a way where it's like, just, do I want to? do I want to explore this today? Because ultimately it's your ocean, it's your choice. And I really love, one of my favorite things about the world is the fact that, you know, everything can be true, nothing can be true, everything can be in between, up or down, it doesn't matter. Like, it always seems to kind of circle around to this, that it just is, and it can't get more simple than that. And there's a lot of peace in that for me. I really think there's much more I want to say. Maybe I'll maybe hopefully my dreams are like about ocean themed now. That would be pretty cool. Maybe it'd be kind of scary, but like fuck it. I'm in a fucking mood. I feel like that'd go down. I go down to those scary depths. Maybe you find like, what are they called? An angelfish. I don't know what that would represent, whatever that represents for you, right? You could find another diver. You could both be traveling down the same place, or you could find. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Okay, this is kind of going like. This is kind of breaking my analogy apart, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't give a fuck. You know when you're in those caves and. I've explored everywhere, guys. No, like, I don't know. I can know this from like games or something, but it's like your reflection. But then there's like a cave on the other side. It's those bubbles. It's that like the air trapped with that water. It's like the air trapped within a underwater cave. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, it's underwater too. Fuck yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna trust that you know what I'm talking about. Underwater cave, and then there's like a yeah. And then there's like oxygen on the other side. You can like breathe on the other side. I don't know. I can't fucking remember what they're called. But I need to brush up on my ocean facts. But maybe you find one of those and it's like it wasn't big, dark, and scary. It was just like a moment. Like you just kind of look back at your reflection. It was like, oh my god, and it takes you go through and it takes you back to the surface in a way. I don't know, like I can't be fucked thinking connecting all of these together, but I don't know. It's like even just now I can talk about the most nonsensical thing and it could mean lots, it could mean nothing, and it just wouldn't matter. And it's just, I don't know. I love the simplicity and also the infinite vastness that there is to life. If anyone's watched Legend of Korra, this has absolutely nothing to do with this, but that show's been on my mind lately. That show's fucking banger, and I'm sorry, it's better than the Avatar. Fight me. I dare you. I don't give a fuck. Fight me. The characters are way more fleshed out. I don't know how that's even an argument. I get why Avatar is so loved. Okay, I love it too, but I don't know, something about the Legend of Korra, that I feel like was an awakening in itself for me watching that as a child. Um, yeah, fuck, shout out that show. I love that show. Anyway, it really had nothing to do with it, but I don't care. This is my video, so yeah, I'm gonna sleep now. But I really love life and I love exploring. I really love exploring, and I feel really grateful that I went down a deep, dark unknown one day and realized that I can just do that, and that gives all the meaning that I kind of need to life, and kind of just that's what keeps me going. All of the little sand cliffs, I love them. Anyway, good night.